move on. Now I think I'll actually have you help me synthesize some of the simple...
You made this yourself?
Sure did.
I see. You're better than I've heard, Sir Iruma Takumi.
How do you know my name?
Your Majesty!
Your Majesty.
Forgive me for the late introduction. I'm Lobos Barkula, the man who rules this kingdom.
What? You're that Majesty?
Dear boy, no need to be so formal. This is an unofficial audience.
But I thought we would be having the audience in the reception room, Your Majesty. Still, I'm sure you have your reasons.
Of course I do. Making the three of you wait around in a stuffy room for a personal audience with me, only to show up with an ostentatious procession of subordinates? But it all sounds so dull and overly formal! Just kidding. Well, kind of. In all seriousness, I really wanted to thank the famous alchemist, without the formalities.
Oh, thank me?
Yes, that's right. Thanks to you, we have a solution to the sewage problem that's long plagued us. Thank you.
No, please! You don't need to bow your head to me, Your Majesty!
And I apologize. Normally I would host a banquet and bestow lavish rewards and a peerage upon you. But unfortunately, such an event would invite the risk of unwanted interference.
Well, I'm grateful to you for keeping me out of Sidonia's firing line. I thank you.
No need for thanks. As a king, it is my duty.
Thank goodness. It seems like the king values people over protocol, just like the Lord. The king gave me a reward for the magical devices that resolved their sewage problem. And then, we left the castle.
Simon, Galahad, this meeting with Mr. Takumi never took place. Understood.
Right. I'll place a gag order immediately. But still, Takumi's influence will only spread further. It's inevitable once we export the magical devices to other nations.
Yes, I know. And that's what I'm concerned about. At that point, the Church of Divine Light will certainly retaliate.
It took us several days to make it back to Bolton. And when we got back, I bought the mansion. No more renting from Popik. It was officially ours. My very own home. No, that's not right. Our home. Huh? You're foregoing your wages again?
You already provide us with tons of delicious food and many other necessities, so I'm completely fine with the routine allowance you give me.
Yeah, I don't really need wages either.
But still, even if you don't need them now, wouldn't it be a good idea to keep your wages and build a savings? I mean, your contracts with me have to end someday.
Elves have long lives. I'm sure you will pass away before our contract ends. That means I'll still be here protecting your grave for the rest of my life.
Huh? I want to live one day longer, and then be buried right next to you. I can see it now, the lovely obedient servant placed beside her master. Wouldn't that be perfect?
I guess so.
Interesting. So this is the contraption used to purify sewage in Bolton?
Yes. While infiltrating Bakilantos, we managed to procure one of them.
My, what an abhorrently heretical device this is. They care nothing for the goddess Anat's wrath. As Pope, my father laments this deeply.
Most believers of the Church, they're saying we should decisively strike down the source of this evil immediately.
Using the squadron, I assume?
Correct.
The source of this evil resides in Bolton, and we will not tolerate those who threaten the dignity of our Pope and Anat. I guess it can't hurt, disposing of this evil before it spreads. May all be as the great Anat wills it in her wisdom.
You want to register with the guild?
Yes. I'd like to assist you as an adventurer too. Much like Sophia and Maria. I want to improve my alchemy skills and help you by being a better craftsman. To do that, I need to raise my stats and my mana even more.
That makes sense.
No problem. Members often send their earnings to their families. It's pretty common. And it's easy to handle.
Well, we're grateful.
Oh, by the way, Takumi, would you name your party already? I've waited a while now.
Name my party?
Everyone except Reva's rank D. To be frank, you'll be thrilled to know your party is one of the top-class parties at this guild. And you can't remain nameless forever.
So when you say our party name, do you mean something like the Lion's Fang?
Yep.
Well, I didn't think about it because I'm not really setting out to be an adventurer. Besides, we're nothing like the Lion's Fang. We don't have clear role divisions, and we don't have a frontliner, plain and simple. It might be different if I could fight a little further to the front.
You can leave that to me.
Oh, Bardock!
He's gigantic!
The body is our biggest asset. If you have a strong body, then you can survive anything.
But didn't you hear what I said? I'm not planning on being an adventurer, so...
I'll train you. Back on your feet. Hans told you to pick a name, right? One fitting for your party. Have
Master,
you given it any thought?
Honestly, not very much, but I did think of something.
What are you waiting for? Spit it out already.
I was thinking the adventurers.
What the hell? Rejected. Tell me what symbolizes these name.
Deep toilet.
Are you taking this seriously? It needs to be something catchy, like when you hear the Lion's Fang. Get
terribly thorny. A name for our party?
Yeah, I don't suppose you two have anything, huh? He throws me around like a rag doll every time he rejects a name. I'm so sore.
Mr. Takumi and his servants. How's that?
That's just a simple description, so I'll probably get thrown around for that.
I know. So what about an adventure mastering alchemy, his super awesome elf bodyguard, his nice maid who cleans and fights, his really powerful pets, and his alchemist in training?
Still a description, just a lot longer and more detailed. Bardock told me to come up with something that represents who we are on a deeper level.
Master of toilets, refrigerators, and underwear?
Oh yeah, I'd get thrown a few times for that one.
No! Why'd I give you a walking toilet adorned with a...
Hey, it's okay,
Coming up with a party name is...
Leaving my master so bruised and ragged, he'll pay dearly, I promise!
Sophia!
I'll return shortly. I'm off to take his head.
Wait, hold on, Sophia! You don't need to do that. He's just training me, that's all.
Master!
Yeah, I did take a beating today. Trust me, I know. But thanks to him, I managed to level up a lot of skills today, so it's fine, okay? Looks like I'm going to suffer until we decide on a name. Great.
What's the matter? Holding back again? I don't need that anymore!
He charges in without pulling back every time. That won't work in real combat.
You're saying your style would?
Well, I am a hero, remember?
Yamato and I are heroes too, you know.
Never mind that. Why don't we ditch this and go somewhere together?
No thanks.
And why not? Don't tell me you're worried about your slave attendant over there. Hey now, you're acting how you were before we were summoned.
And you're acting like more of a jerk. Anat created mankind, and then created the beastmen and elves to serve them. The Church of Divine Light, it preaches absolute human supremacy, but that wouldn't make sense based on what I heard the other day from those traveling merchants. He said, the Church of Creation teaches that all races are children of Nolan. This nation dominated by the Church of Divine Light summoned us. We must have a role. But what is it? They tell us we're here for world peace, but what are they trying to make us do?
Here,
Are you giving these to me, Master?
you said you could use a staff, so I fabricated one from an Elder Trent, and the rings for activating spells. The metal wrapped around it is a mithril alloy. The next time we go adventuring, you'll be well equipped.
To have weapons.
Well, I made these for you.
A weapon just for me?
I figured you would need one, and these won't get in the way when you're manipulating your threads. Reva helped me make it for you.
Thanks, Master! Reva! Thank you both!
What about Cat's Claw?
Stop! to rip off Lion's Fang.
Oh, I got it! How about Master and his devotion?
That did.
This is bad. At this rate, Sophia might snap and take him down.
You're constantly leaving yourself. The Guildmaster's attacks, they're aimed precisely at
Me. Want to take on an escort quest?
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Days are we talking here?
That would only take 4 days.
Wait, they have milk in Kilbus?
Yes?
Killed with one strike.
Somehow I doubt monsters will attack us now, thanks to your horse.
Yep, all bark and no bite.
It's cream stew!
Never seen a white soup. I'm intrigued. It does have a nice smell, though. All right, let's dig in. It's tasty, right?
And yet, it feels like I've been here for... They have rice? Awesome! Decades since you left your home, right?
Oh. Master, I don't think about going back home because I think of what adventures await me.
This poison? It's filling up the mansion.
Don't move.
Get out of here, Master.
Hey, good going. Thanks for the save, Maple. Cure.
It's gone. I can feel my hand now.
Master.
Sophia?
We were all paralyzed, but why didn't it work on you, Master?
It's because of our skills. Maple and I have resistance to poison and paralysis. I did feel a bit numb, though.
Master! What do we do with those outside? I was out leading Camellia to the stable, and I found them. I figured these things could be inside, too, so I entered the pocket dimension and saw you being attacked.
Master, the assailants were well armed. It looks like this was a planned attack. It's for the best if we go to the Adventurers Guild. For assistance.
You're right. Sophia, sorry, could you go to the guild? We need Bodok to come see this.
Takumi, I really think this is something you'd better report to the Lord at once.
Do you think this is trouble for us?
Yeah, to be honest, it's the worst kind there is.
We've learned that the intruders who infiltrated Sir Takumi's home were the Divine Light Squadron.
Divine Light Squadron?
They execute all who defy the teachings of their church. Even other fanatical groups consider them to be extreme.
The Divine Light Church? Then that must mean...
The Holy Empire of Sidonia sent them.
So they weren't stealing, which means they only wanted one thing. To take my head.
Correct. The device you've created, I'm certain that's the reason behind the planned attack.
I see. So it's true. Previously, there was a need to regularly use light magic to purify the settling tanks of the sewers beneath the city. And the priest of the Divine Light Church and Church of Creation took turns doing so. The Church of Creation operates on donations from its believers, never charging a fee for its services. On the other hand, the Church of Divine
The device you've created.
Whenever he decides to go adventuring.
Huh? Well, given the situation we're in, I was thinking I might take a little break from adventure work for a while.
No, not an option. Do you know what would happen if one of the top 5 parties in the whole town were to quit? That would really hurt the guild.
I mean, my life is in danger here.
Master, even at the cost of my own...
Training from me, and I'll teach you how to send them packing no matter how many times they come in.
Now, as a result of that...
Putting the name of the goddess in your party name. I gotta say, Takumi, the rumors of you being attacked, They're spreading around.
Huh?
I've also been hearing talk about a large bounty on your head, so you need to be careful. Listen, some adventurers, they're willing to go behind the guild's back and accept unscrupulous quests to make money.
Really, Master?
You're all
To be sorry for.
Yeah, please don't apologize, Master. If you need help, Master, I might.
with it. Well, they won't be able to get in.
If you need help, Master, I might your.
Do you see this alchemy circle? Could you etch this? Though the circle engraved into their...
That the ones created through alchemy are only capable of simple movements?
If it is, then they wouldn't be useful for guarding the mansion. Hey, how about...
Incredible! I'm sure it's all thanks to you completing this barrier magical device.
And if I level up my spell...
Own lives.
We believe they weren't given the opportunity to.
Was contract magic used on them?
Perhaps. It's likely already been discovered who conducted the assault. Believers of the Divine Light Church.
This has become troublesome.
But Father, at this point, why don't we put off dealing with the Kingdom of Barcula and prioritize our current plan?
The circle we discovered in the ruins. I'm afraid we failed to analyze it. However, we believe it's possible to activate the summoning using the explanation written in the ancient tomes.
Good. So tell me, Homer, when can I expect...
While the requisite mana is being gathered.
Too difficult? No. To move. Not
time, and I still need to raise spell control level. Right.
Let me see. Now, if you're looking for iron golems,
Master, can you make it so that Titan can talk to us?
I don't know, but let's find out.
Come on, get up! What's wrong?
Finished already, Captain?
You know what? Stay down. You're all weak anyway.
Right. You don't deserve to be called knights.
Indulging yourselves this early in the day?
I need to settle things first, right? They're after my life, and if you stay with me, you'll all be...
You want us to leave you?
It's because I refuse to put you in any more danger. Because... All right, Titan! Now get over there and point blank Titan!
Roger that, Master!
Alchemy! In!
Roger!
That's absolutely perfect! You could even defeat a dragon if you wanted to!
Should we take on a dungeon now?
It really worked! I'm so happy!
You let your tastes run wild there, huh?
Lady Nolan, there's something concerning. We've started seeing small traces of Anat's existence.
That's funny. She shouldn't exist at all.
Could be the effect of years of worship from the Divine Light Church. Also, she's close to being an evil spirit.
An evil
summoning? We should expect to see a... We do.
Nothing.
Oh, I can extravagant...
Look at me now.
Won't be long.
Hey, Monty! Time to go!
Right.
Who do they think they are, telling us to leave our village? It's not like we have anywhere else to go.
Nobles going around doing whatever they please is the reason our village's economy tanked in the first place.
Once things were well beyond saving, those rich elites just gave up on our village and ran to the neighboring country.
To think I trusted them. I
I won't make that mistake again.
How dare they force all of their hardships onto us? Your husband worked hard, and they didn't help when he'd fallen ill. They denied him proper treatment. Those stupid nobles might as well have killed him with their own hands.
What's the point? Why am I still here? Why was I even born?
+1,000 citizens were driven out. Fortunately, Count Rockford has graciously agreed to take them all in. No one was abandoned, sir.
Noble scum. They're all irredeemable. Abandoning their people like that.
The time for anger has passed. Now we must focus on how to help these abandoned citizens.
Count Rockford hasn't given us much time. I know he requested that we secure a new place for all of them to live, but how will we do that on such short notice?
Relocating 1,000 is tough, and we'll need a fair amount of land. But that does mean...
This is our only option.
Right, but there's one problem.
It's a land where monsters are running rampant. No one could possibly develop it in time.
Most couldn't, but there is one man who could. Fetch him immediately.
You guys ready? It's time to challenge a dungeon! Out of all that were available, we chose an A-rank dungeon. It's listed as the second most difficult. We had Titan there to take all of the monsters' attacks. We defeated the bosses at each floor one after another.
Hey, you guys! You think Titan could have busted up that iron ball with one punch?
Maybe. Oh. Camellia has evolved into a dragon horse. Hey, what's this? I might be able to make something from this dragon part.
Wow, Master. I must say you really are a producer at heart.
Huh?
Developed land in the southern region of my domain.
Yes. It's an uninhabited wilderness. But I hear there are so many monsters that even the other nations choose to ignore it.
That's correct. The kingdom of Triaria attempted to invade it once, but their attempt failed, and that failure has led to their decline, apparently.
There's one more thing. I also heard that the region is full of untapped adamantite and mithril ore veins.
And does that mean you're interested?
Well, no, I was just curious.
There's something I'd like to ask of you.
Oh, really?
I wonder, could you build a pioneer village in that region?
Huh? But why ask me?
Simple. I've heard about your interference of corrupt nobles, and as a result, the villagers lost their homes and became refugees. But we've been caring for them here and in Rockford.
How sad.
That's one of the reasons why I require your help, Mr. Takumi. I want to give the refugees a home.
So there are other reasons?
Very well. I'll do it.
But Master!
Those people lost their homes, Sophia. And you know, there were nice people who took me to say that I want a report of knights protect us, but I turned it down. And the Wings of Nolan set out for the frontier on our own. All of them agreed. It would make things easier that way. The environment was favorable in the frontier, and the water was abundant. We used earth magic to make ramparts, and dug moats along the outer perimeter. And we constructed a strong fortress. Then we got to work developing roads, building aqueducts, logging groves, and getting rid of monsters. To make good progress, we had to divide the tasks between us.
It's coming along quite well.
Yeah. Sophia, sorry to ask, but could you head back to Bolton and initiate the transfer of all the citizens?
Very well.
What? After 10 days of developing the land, he's ready for the refugees to move in already?
Yes. Master said they should be able to live there without any issues. They can start their new lives.
I heard they're taking us to the southern frontier.
Wait, hold on. Isn't that land undeveloped and full of monsters?
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this was their way of getting us out of their hair once and for all.
I heard a man from Bolton will be overseeing the village's operations.
I can't believe it. Another noble who sees us all as disposable pawns.
We're going back to that awful life. Is it too much to ask for just to live our lives in peace?
Hey, these are ramparts, aren't they?
Hello there! Sorry, I'm sure it was a long trip. Anyway, I was working on getting the land over there suitable for farming.
What? I can't believe my eyes. What is this?
Oh, well, I just surrounded the village with ramparts to protect against monster attacks. I dug a moat as well, so it should be safe, unless there's a dragon.
That's not what I mean, Mr. Takumi.
Oh, you mean that fort? I built it for whoever's in charge of governing the land. There's enough homes for everyone moving in, and I made barracks for the knights as well. The sewage is handled with a septic tank and magical devices.
I applaud your attention to detail. Huh? Wait! How did you build this place so quickly? We were expecting a village. This is more like a fortress.
No, it's far from finished.
This is definitely absurd. Is this some kind of magic?
Well, I did use magic, so yeah.
We really get to live here? I don't believe it.
This is incredible.
Did you come here by yourself?
Yes, I did. My beloved husband passed away.
Tending to a farm all by yourself? That must have been difficult.
No, not really.
Interested in doing anything different? If you are, then I'll speak with my master when he's free.
You have a master? Who's that?
The man who built this village for all of you. Everyone else is really busy developing the land right now, so I was thinking my master could use someone reliable to help out and take care of him.
Take care of him? But how?
Let's see. Can you cook?
Yes, I can cook.
Then there shouldn't be a problem. Perhaps it'll be better if you meet with him first. Then you can make your decision. I'll come find you later.
Sophia here told me all about you. Your name's Mani, is that right?
Yes.
Well, if you'd be open to it, I would love to ask if you would join our party and help out. Of course, you'll be paid whatever wage we negotiate.
To think I trusted them. I won't make that mistake again.
Your husband worked hard, and they didn't help when he'd fallen ill.
I'm afraid I can't accept. Thank you for the kind offer.
Huh? But why not?
I'm sorry. I am, but now that we're here, what will happen? Will we be forced to face despair once again? Why did you bring us all here in the first place? I can't... No, I won't trust you.
My master's not who you think he is.
Maria, it's okay. Thank you. And my offer, it still stands.
After saying what I said to him, I can't stay here anymore. Oh well, I'm sure he's watching, but I won't stay. I know there's no guarantee that he'll be like the other power-hungry nobles we've been under. So why did I say that? Sense of righteousness? No. What am I saying? I was lashing out, venting my own frustration because of my inabilities.
Monsters here! Lots of them! Monsters have come?
It's true. The knights are all in an uproar right now.
See, I told you. Now they're gonna send us out to try and get rid of them.
What's that? A monster?
It's a golem!
Mr. Iruma!
Go raise all the drawbridges. Seal this place off. Also, Have your knights secure all the villagers.
But...
Trust me, monsters can't get over these ramparts. You'll be safe. And we'll go deal with them.
I looked around this whole village, but I can't find Mani.
Now that you mention it, I think I saw her head past the South Drawbridge.
Does that mean she's outside the ramparts?
Mr. Iruma!
Just stay here. We'll find her. I won't allow a single villager to be harmed.
You idiot. What were you thinking? Oh, I see. I was born to endure all that despair, and then die here. That's all.
Relax, I got you.
There are a lot more coming this way!
They won't be a problem. You're safe now.
Mr. Takumi, we've exterminated all the monsters.
Those things were no problem at all! Indeed! We didn't even break a sweat!
Good work, everyone!
See? Because we're the best party.
Look, you're hurt.
Oh, the wolf must have grazed me with his claws, but it's not that serious. I'm all right. Oh. Thank you.
I'm sorry you've gotten hurt. It's my fault.
All I care about right now is you. I'm glad you're okay. I want you all to live peaceful lives, so I won't let anything happen to you or the other villagers.
This man, he's different. Nothing whatsoever like the nobles I've come across in my life. He's generous and kind, and really cares.
Yes?
It might be too late, but the offer you made me earlier, is it still valid?
Of course.
Welcome to the team, newbie! We're happy to have you with us! You've officially joined the Wings of Nolan!
Thank you for having me.
I see. He's quite a remarkable man.
Yes.
Now, the town. You've been there. Please, tell me. Can it serve as a wedge door?
I bring a missive from the kingdom of Triaria. It says a fortress town with a castle suddenly appeared in the vacant lands near the kingdom of Barcula.
A fortress out of nowhere, huh?
The report also states that the knights stationed there are from Bolton.
Bolton, you say?
Perhaps the young alchemist is involved in this?
Quite possible.
One could also view this as a roundabout check on our empire.
Disgusting wretches!
We won't let the kingdom of Barcula have their way forever. The Holy Empire of Sidonia will be the one to dominate this continent.
My dear daughter, this means...
Rest assured, Father, and rejoice. The time is ripe.
Since we'll be using this road for trading, I was thinking I should widen it just a bit more.
Hey, everyone! How about a break? I brought you all lunches. And there's plenty to go around.
Just in time, I'm starving! Master, I felt this very unpleasant mana just now.
We all did, and I find it very ominous.
1 year.
Huh?
Too many questions, but okay. The truth of it is, I may have messed with time a little when you left. I sent you to 1 year before the summoning of the heroes.
I arrived 1 full year ago. So that means they're here.
キラ眩しすぎて思い描くストーリーワクワクが止まらない取得してゆくスキルだって少しずつまといながらやりたいことがいっぱい大人になんてならなくてもいいよまだ知らないこの世界で何が待っているのだろう宝箱の地図の解像度アップしてもっと強くなりたいんだきっとなんだってできるよ全てはこの手の中願わなくちゃ叶わないでしょあの星の向こうまで急ごうするとね一緒だよドキドキしちゃう冒険を見せてあげるよ
Lady Nolan, this young man of yours is really impressive. He's reached rank A in a matter of 3 months.
Good thing, because Sidonia will make their next move soon.
Wonderful heroes, your destiny awaits. So rejoice. All the nations of the continent will come to know who you are.
Oh? About time.
You can say that again? Let's do this. It's time to save the world, right?
It's been a long wait, but that's all the more reason to give you a grand introduction now. Wouldn't you agree?
All right. Let's give him that introduction. They'll find out what a hero truly is. What's wrong, Akane? Doesn't seem like you're into this.
Are you kidding me? Making our debut as heroes? That sounds amazing.
Then I trust you'll be accompanying the other two?
Yes, gladly.
After the development of the village for the 1,000 refugees was done, the Lord himself decided to name it Wedgefort. We finished up the road to Bolton too. Now traveling merchants and the soldiers there have a safe pathway to travel on. The villagers are learning from the craftsmen of Bolton as they build their homes and dip their toes in the waters of blacksmithing. The crops are steadily growing in, and it's starting to look like a real town. The villagers, they get to live fulfilling lives now.
Hey, Sophia, take a look! I've never seen a monster like this before.
A bush lizard. But what's it doing here?
I think the monsters are growing stronger, Master.
Buck sent me. He wants you to return immediately. There's a quest for you.
I understand. So is there anything new happening in Bolton?
Nothing has changed, except there is a rumor.
Rumor?
The heroes have appeared in the Holy Empire of Sidonia.
So the heroes have arrived?
Dorn, was that 3 months ago?
That's right. How did you know?
Then that unusual fluctuation of mana was.
I don't get it. If the heroes were chosen to appear in Sidonia, that could be a positive thing, right?
Yeah, kind of like a good omen. What if the goddess sent them to correct Sidonia's misguided policies, and we're all sitting around getting worked up for nothing?
No way. She didn't send them to Sidonia. They use forbidden magic and summon the heroes themselves. All right then, Maria. I hope you're right about this. Maybe they are good people that were...
Go forth, heroes, and make your...
Waited a long time.
Is she coming with us too?
I'm sorry to...
And who gave you permission to speak to me?
Relax, she's my attendant.
Huh? She's your slave, not your attendant.
Now, why does it matter? Keeping such...
My Anat's blood.
There are 3 heroes in total. 2 young men.
And eyes?
If I understand
Interesting.
correctly.
The churches?
Yep, but from what I hear, it's just a cover. And they're targeting nations with Church of Creation believers. If you want my opinion, they're trying to apply a little silent pressure on them. Well, let's get down to it. The reason you're here is the Puppet Company requested the Wings of Nolan to guard and escort them to the capital.
If it's Papa
Master,
mission, I can't guarantee we won't come across any monsters. Could be dangerous.
but staying behind by myself at the mansion while you all go off together just sounds so lonely.
It certainly would be.
Maria?
Leaving her alone here at the mansion, when she's only just arrived? I'm sorry, Master, but that seems quite unreasonable.
I think we all understand how Mani feels.
I know earth magic, so I promise I won't be a burden.
Come on, why does everyone give me the cute little puppy dog eyes? Oh, all right. You can come, but not without getting training from Maria or Reva.
Yes, you won't regret this, Master.
Tomorrow we'll go and get you registered.
Thank you, I can't wait.
Damn it! Can't you add a suspension on here or something? These rocks are really annoying.
Luckily, there's already carriages with suspensions in the kingdoms of Barkula and Romalia.
Oh yeah? Is it true that the capital Barkula has a lot of good-looking elves? Think we can bring a few back home?
That's a great idea.
Mr. Akida, I'm afraid Barkula has forbidden the removal of slaves from their country.
Come on, the heroes just want to have fun. They should be thrilled that we want them to come with us.
I know. We're first-rate adventurers well past level 30. And soon enough, there won't be anyone on the continent who can measure up to us.
This expedition is my only chance. I must do something. Bakulatos, the royal capital of Barkula. It'll have something I can use to turn the situation right. And this feeling, I'm sure of it. My revelation skill is trying to tell me something.
Quest completed. Takumi, Sophia, you're now rank A. Mani, I'm happy to say you're promoted to rank D. If I may have your guild cards, please.
Hey, out of the way, chumps!
Who do you think you are?
Do you not understand?
Haven't seen you around before. You new?
He told you to move!
What did you dweebs think would happen if you talked back to the heroes of this country?
Oh, Yamato. Look what we got here.
Whoa, talk about luck. It's an elf, and a good-looking one.
Hey, the elf girl. How much you want for her?
Did you hear that? A direct request from the heroes. You should be honored.
Get out of here.
Excuse me?
You're just wasting your time. She's not for sale.
Are you serious? Who do you think you are to defy us?
All right, hand her over right now.
Hey, that's enough, you two. Don't embarrass us like this.
Shut your mouth, Akane!
Okay, now we want both of them.
No thanks. Unfortunately for you, neither of us intend to leave our master's side.
Well said, Sophia.
That's so.
I wouldn't do that. You should just leave.
Screw you! Don't you dare tell us what to do!
Decompose.
What? Are you? No! You broke my holy sword!
It's no holy sword. Just a regular one made from magic iron.
You pest! We are the heroes of Sidonia! This isn't going to end well for you!
It looks like it might not end well for the two of you. You've drawn your sword and attacked someone. Do you understand what it means to do that here?
You'll regret it if you oppose the Church of Divine Light.
Better watch your back. This isn't over.
Listen, I'm so sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize for them.
I'd really like to know your name, if you don't mind.
My name?
Yes, please. I'm Akane Misato.
I'm the leader of the Wings of Nolan. The name's Idama Takumi.
Takumi. That means you're the...
Sorry.
My revelation skill is loud and clear. He's the one.
Adventurers Guild?
They were uncouth cretins, bringing shame to the term hero.
And seeing the look in their eyes, it's like they wanted to ravish us.
Huh? That sounds gross.
That said, the woman with them...
I know it was probably careless of me, but I told her we'd be...
He's right, Master!
I'm...
Miss Akane!
They are!
Let's go!
Ahead. Master is waiting for... Hurry!
Thank you, Maple. Sophia, good work.
We should be okay.
And hanging from trees in the woods.
Thanks for your... I'm just going to come...
Sorry, but I can't let that info...
I won't tell any...
Japanese.
Really?
About the reason I'm here, which involves...
Understanding.
I don't see any reason to hide it anymore. What I'm about to tell you, I'm hoping it can stay between us.
Akane and her slave are gone?
Figured. I thought she was acting a little suspicious from the moment we left Sidonia.
At any rate, I highly suggest we cancel our planned visit to Ramalia and return to Sidonia. We can review our plan at a later date, I suppose.
No way. I can't believe it. You're saying that you came from the same world as the Heroes, Master?
And you're here on the wishes of Lady Nolan, too? Wait a minute, so you're an emissary from Lady Nolan?
Guess so. Wow, you're all taking this a lot easier than I thought.
That means the Holy Empire of Sidonia is the villain here.
A summoning spell that caused such a drastic fluctuation of mana. That might have a detrimental effect on this world.
Yeah, I know. When I first got here, I found a place for myself. I just wanted to live a quiet life as a producer, but I can't. Sidonia's hero summoning poses a problem.
Do you think they're planning to go to war with the other nations?
It's possible, but even if they are the heroes, I'd highly doubt they can wage a war on their own.
Perhaps they'll be used to incite the masses?
Right. That's the logical answer. Though if that causes the influence of the Church of Divine Light to spread, then it puts us in an even more precarious position.
I got you involved. I'm sorry.
Now listen, the both of us were dragged into this, okay? So anyway, tell me, who were those two guys earlier?
My friends at first. Akira and Yamato were different then. But ever since we came here, they started to change, in the worst way possible.
Do you think something was done to them?
So what did you all do for sustenance?
I cast a purification spell on everything I ate and drank. And I'm glad I did, because I didn't trust Sidonia from the very beginning. But those two, they prioritized their swordsmanship. In the process, they slacked off on raising their light magic skills.
I see. Then it's possible they drugged their food and drinks in an effort to brainwash the heroes.
Mr. Takumi! Save me and Lulu, please!
Hey, come on! You don't have to kneel to me!
I've been waiting so long for a chance to escape, even if it means we must move to another country. Just help us, please!
Let's say we do take you. What do you plan on doing? They will hunt you down.
I know they will.
The collar. Is it proof of your contract?
It is.
And I can't stand the sight of it. Enslaving another person with a collar is...
Now dispel. And done. Sounds like this is what your master wants.
But you can't! I mean, Miss Akane, I have nowhere to go! Please don't tell me you're going to discard me now! I want to be here. Let me stay by your side. I'm begging you, and I promise I'll do better. Just don't leave me.
I wouldn't dare. We're together. But listen, it won't be as my slave, all right? I want you by my side as my friend.
Your friend?
Honestly, that's all I've ever wanted. So from now on, we are friends. That sound good?
It does. Thank you.
All right. We should make our way to the mansion in Bolton.
But we'll be causing trouble for you, won't we?
I'm not gonna run off and abandon my fellow countrymen. Let's go. We need to get you away from the capital.
There. Have some.
No way. Is this cream stew?
It is. We grabbed some when I found out they had milk and cheese. And pretty soon, I plan to have rice.
Come on, have a seat, Lulu.
May I?
Just sit. Let's eat.
Okay, right.
Time to dig in.
Yes, thanks for the food.
Akane?
It's bad, isn't it? The one time I decided to do it myself. I should have let Monty make the stew like always. Look at me now. I'm just salt butter pretending to be cream stew. No, even lower than that.
No, I'm the one who cut the vegetables, so the fault is mine.
The stew. It's so delicious.
Huh? Are you okay?
Yeah. I thought I would never eat this again.
It's understandable. I'm sure she's been on edge the entire time since she was summoned here. Hopefully after getting a taste of home, she's able to relax a little.
Huh? What's this? Is the forest swelling?
You monster stampede! Get a messenger to Bolton! Hurry!
I plan to talk with His Majesty through the Lord tomorrow. He needs to know about the circumstances that Akane and Lulu are in. But for now, they'll be staying with us at the mansion. I figured that's best. Brave up. Sorry to ask, but could you go call Sophia and the others for me?
Yes, of course.
As of this moment, I'm dissolving your contracts. Going forward, I'm going to find myself right at the center of even greater danger.
No, you can't!
Master, didn't we have this discussion before?
Before? You mean this happened already?
Yes, it did! And Maria didn't like it at all.
Of course I didn't!
Hold on. At least let me finish. The contracts. I'm dissolving them, but I still want you all by my side in a different way.
A different way?
Not as my slaves, I mean. More as my friends. Wait, no, more like family. I've known you and Maria for a year. Reva about 6 months, and Mani 3. And well, I'm grateful for everything you've all done for me. Contracts, who needs those? The bond we all share together, it's stronger than ever. So that's that then. From now on, we're equals.
Equals?
Yeah, that's right. I want you all here as my partners.
So we can remain at your side?
Of course. All right, step forward. Mani, we never forged a contract, remember?
I know. I just want to be included.
Dispel. I'm happy to have you here. All of you. It's done. Huh? Is that a notice from the guild? Urgent summons. All adventurers rank B and higher are to gather at the guild immediately. An emergency in the village of Wedgefort.
Oh, about time you made it.
Wait, what are you guys doing here?
It's good to see you again.
Hey, Bodok, what's going on in Wedgefort?
A horde of monsters are stampeding toward it.
Are you serious?
Some say that the recent appearance of the refugees is what's luring them there.
They've requested our assistance with this matter. Given what we're up against, we need adventurers rank B and higher, despite the poor timing.
What do you mean, poor timing?
The other parties are out and about, occupied with other quests.
You mean we're the only parties that can help?
Yeah. Luckily, the 3 parties we have are enough. You can do the work of 100 parties.
Wait, did I hear you right? You said 3, so does that mean... Are they here as well?
Yep. 1 Lion's Fang, 2 the Wings of Nolan, and 3...
the Crimson Rose. Greetings, I'm Marilda, the leader of the Crimson Rose. Our tank Baralai, Mary, our mage, and we have Paula, our healer, and Linda, our scout. We've heard plentiful rumors about the Wings of Nolan. You must be Sophia.
Man, why did it have to be you?
It's been a while.
I also heard you two were still active as the Lion's Fang party.
What do you mean 2? There's 3 of us in Lion's Fang.
Oh, right. You're still alive, Ryle?
Come on! This is exactly why I can't stand you guys.
Dorn will be leading a squad of knights there shortly. Takumi, go with Lion's Fang and Crimson Rose and get there before the knights do.
Understood. Once I returned, we headed for Wedgeford immediately. Akane and Lulu stayed behind at the mansion. I left Titan in charge of their safety. I named it Amaterasu. It's a holy sword. I synthesized it from orichalcum, the ore we took from the dungeon.
Orichalcum?
I'd like you to use it, Sophia.
Huh?
This sword, it's like kin to that one. A sublime sword I decided to call Tsukuyomi. Where Amaterasu delivers physical damage, Tsukuyomi inflicts mental anguish with the slightest scratch. If we can chain attacks with these two swords, we can deal some serious damage.
Chain attacks?
Yeah, like a team, as in we attack our foe together. Can I count on you?
Without question, Master.
We're close. We should be seeing Wedgefort soon.
Good to hear it's getting late.
All right. Now to see what we're walking into.
Not many monsters can get over the ramparts. They were built pretty high.
I'm sure they'll be just fine.
Master! Up ahead!
Those monsters have wings.
They'll easily pass over the ramparts.
Then why are we just standing here? Let's go! Ryle! Thor's hammer!
Tornado!
Go, Camellia!
Look! Mr. Irma's down there! Hurry! Lower the drawbridge! Takumi! Leave this to us!
We'll go handle any monsters on the other side.
Be careful!
We killed every monster. Inside, at least.
Yes.
Huh?
It's Sophia!
They're all here! And Maria!
Money! Listen, you did well protecting the village.
We knew you would come and save us.
Reva, Mani, can you two treat the injured? And Sophia, Maria, come with me. Let's go check on the others. Hey, sorry we're late.
Look there.
But where are they going?
They're all retreating into the woods.
And all together, too.
Together?
That's weird. I mean, it's almost like the monsters are coordinating as a unit.
That sounds hard to believe. Can monsters do that?
Not really sure. But when we're ready for them, they pull back. And when we're resting, they attack us from out of nowhere. It just keeps happening.
It sounds strategic. Perhaps the monsters have a leader.
A monster is leading other monsters? That's something I've never heard of before.
Hey, what if they're evolving? Think about it. The heroes came here several months ago, back when we felt a large fluctuation of mana. I mean, that mana surge summoned them here. But maybe it caused the monsters to evolve too.
You're saying it was large enough to cause monsters to mutate?
The summoning spell. It was so powerful, Lady Nolan forbade it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it affected the monsters.
This is not an ordinary gig. Exterminating them is going to be a challenge.
A horde of monsters is attacking the fortress, the one near the kingdom of Barcula.
Yes, the report says the monsters' number is enough to wipe out a nation.
And if they were to destroy the fortress and invade the lands of Barcula?
I suppose the damage would tip the balance of power among nations.
Seems to me the monsters deserve our support, huh?
Indeed.
This is a rare opportunity. So ready the troops to deploy at a moment's notice.
Father, the nations allied with Barkula are vulnerable now. Why not take advantage and focus on them?
The Kingdom of Samandor?
If we want to render them incapable of lending Barkula aid, then we must strike first.
Right. But how?
The heroes. Why not use them?
There are more injured than I anticipated.
Here's your meal, Sophia.
Oh, thank you. Something wrong?
Well, it's Master. I'm a bit worried about him. He's given every potion we have to the injured villagers.
Do we have any in storage?
We just delivered the last of them to fulfill the Popek Company's order. And there isn't any time to start on another batch.
I know, but what's the point in having them if we can't use them? We'll make more.
Seriously? At least keep a few for yourself. Monsters will be attacking any minute now.
If I can avoid any injuries and conserve my stamina, then I should be just fine.
You're so reckless. He's prioritizing the wounded over himself. What did I expect? This is the man he is. Which is why I swore my loyalty to him in the first place. I will protect my master's life, even at the cost of my own.
I'd like you to go gather up all of the children and get them someplace safe. They need your help, badly. You can handle it, right?
Of course we can!
Just leave it to us.
Master! I sense the forest is stirring again.
Takumi, what's the plan?
I don't know if you can call it a plan, but... First we'll rain down magic. Then I'll have Camellia charge in. After that, I'm gonna take out as many as I can.
Sounds like a solid plan to me. It's best if each of our parties work together on this.
There's a lot more than before.
Looks like they're launching a full-on assault.
Mary, almost time. Thor's hammer!
Tornado! And firestorm!
Fire barrage! Firestorm!
Camellia!
Let's go!
I'm going to check on the children! Hurry!
Takumi! The three of us will take the left!
Don't worry about the right. We're on it! Ugh.
Wait, Sophia!
Tornado!
Sophia, you're moving in too fast! Come back!
I'll be okay!
They're retreating. Again?
yourself before me.
Sophia, what were you thinking?
I wanted to keep you safe. From that enormous monster.
Sophia, don't you realize I could have lost you out there? If Maria and the others had arrived a moment later, you would have died.
My life isn't worth much.
No, you're wrong. It's worth everything.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. What happened?
They've turned tail and fled. We dealt with all the stragglers.
Good job. Guys.
Master, what's wrong? No! Master!
Thank goodness! Master! He opened his eyes! Master's finally awake!
Well, I gotta admit, your leader really is an impressive man.
We rebuilt the village. It took us several days, but luckily we had help. Then we returned to Bolton.
Man, I feel so much better.
Not me. I still haven't had enough yet.
Even without Akane, we're managing just fine.
And that's because you and I are the heroes.